I casually tossed the bloody gauze toward the bottle mouth. To my surprise, it flew onto a modern girl's head. She had a cleanliness obsession. She was instantly disgusted and furious. She grabbed the kettle on the table and poured water into the bottle. But when she finished, there wasn't a single drop inside. She didn't believe it, so she turned on the tap and poured in more. No one expected my casual toss would accidentally save 100,000 people in my great Chi kingdom. At that time, my soldiers and I had been besieged for months. We were starving and about to kill our war horses for food. At our most desperate moment, the bottle suddenly sprayed out sweet spring water. The soldiers fell to their knees in joy. I also believed this was divine intervention. We finally had hope to survive. I immediately distributed the water to the people in the city. They wept with gratitude. Meanwhile, the girl was notified by property management. She had used 100 tons of water overnight. Terrified, she rushed to turn off the tap, but found the bottle still empty. Curious, she decided to test it further. She placed some leftover rice at the bottle mouth. The rice disappeared instantly. She poured in all her leftover food. At that moment, we were praying for more food. Suddenly, a box of white rice fell out of the bottle. It was fine grain even royalty couldn't afford. Before we could react, a large box of chicken dropped from the bottle. I became more convinced this was a divine artifact, so I wrote a prayer, burned it, and placed it in the bottle. But the girl only received a puff of smoke. She was furious, thinking I was dumping garbage at her in revenge. So she angrily stuffed all her expired food into the vase. But to us, they were priceless treasures. Even instant noodles made soldiers kneel with excitement. Pickled mustard was like a gift from the gods. But these weren't nearly enough to feed 100,000 people. I wrote another letter but forgot to burn it. When the girl received it, she thought it was more trash. But opening it, she learned we were surrounded by 300,000 enemy troops. Countless had starved to death in the city. Only then did she realize the bottle mouth connected to a real ancient world. She wrote back asking what we needed most. I told her water and food. She immediately ordered over 1 million supplies online, but soon regretted it, thinking she wasted money on someone who might not exist. Just then, something hit her head. She thought I threw trash again, but looking down, she saw it was gold. Then countless treasures flew from the bottle. She finally realized this wasn't a losing trade. Soon, she retrieved a seemingly precious wine cup from the bottle and took it to an antique shop for appraisal. The shop owner was shocked, but saw the words for royal use of great Chi carved underneath. He assumed it was fake, because there was no such dynasty in history. The girl started to doubt everything, until another expert arrived. He examined the cup and got more excited the longer he looked, because unofficial records did mention the Great Chi Kingdom, but no physical evidence had ever been found. The cup in the girl's hand was the first solid proof. The expert also said the Great Chi once had a young general. He became a general and marquis at a young age, died in battle at 21. Shortly after his death, the Great Chi Kingdom was completely destroyed. After hearing this, the girl no longer hesitated. She decided to help me through this crisis.